Wild Davis here. I'm here with daytime talk show host Wendy Williams. How are you today, Wendy?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for being here.
I'm here in my office. Thank you for being here.
Because you've been busy these days. How's everything going with Dancing with the Stars?
Everything is going well. You know, I'm dancing to the best of my ability. When the process started, you know, I was full of vim and vigor and said, I want to win, I want to win, I want to win. And, you know, really, who doesn't want to win? But sitting back, thinking about it as we went through rehearsals, you know, we rehearse 6 days a week, 5 hours a day, and it's no joke. It is no joke. I mean, I go through laughter and tears with my partner. Not tears because I'm mad at him, but tears because it's a lot, you know, and I've bitten this off and I can't quit. I'm not a dancer. But I will say that, you know, I'm enjoying the process while still learning more about myself.
Absolutely.
You know.
Has it been hard to walk away from the TV show for a little bit while you're on hiatus?
Oh, no. I mean, because we would have been on hiatus. Excuse me, I have a little cold. I get so hot during rehearsal and I go outside and it's cold. I haven't walked away from the TV show. We would have been on hiatus with or without Dancing with the Stars. It's something that all talk shows and TV shows, you know, go through. So we already had a 2-week hiatus planned. It just so happens that Dancing with the Stars has, you know, we did rehearsal during part of it. But, you know, now we're back, you know, doing regular shows. The hiatus is over, so I'm doing Dancing with the Stars and the talk show, which I like a lot better than just dancing because the rehearsals are in New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And, you know, without the talk show, I just, like, I need both. I need to do my hot topics and I need to have a reason to put on a pencil skirt, excuse me, and a pair of heels. So now it's all good because I'm dancing and I'm talking. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you've built up a very strong relationship, I feel, with your audience. And even sometimes when you're walking out on stage, you get teary-eyed.
Yeah. I miss the audience when I'm on vacation. And, you know, coming from radio where, you know, you've got, say, a month of vacation per year and you take a day here and a day there. In TV, we take large chunks of time. Because we have to, something about the crew and the union, you know, whatever. But we're off, we have hiatus like for a week or a month, sometimes a month and a half. Like around the summertime, it's like a month and a half where there's no work. Yeah. Unless, you know, you have side hustles, of which, you know, it's nice because during hiatus, not only was I doing Dancing with the Stars, but I had the opportunity to get an acting role just for the day on Drop Dead Diva. Nice. And I have a recurring role now on One Life to Live. So, you know, there are things to do during hiatus, but my favorite thing to do is the talk show, you know. Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I love it.
Have you found it hard to maintain your normal Jersey girl life with all these things you got going on?
Yeah.
Especially because you are a mother and a wife.
Yeah, I have. And you know what? I'm always at war in my head because this is the life that I dreamed of. This is the life that I worked for. This life of, you know, being, you know, a dynamic leader in my career and also, you know, begging for a family. Because I'm not one of those girls. I can't, you know, be, you know, without family. That's more important to me than my career. So I have my husband and I have my child and, you know, I have my career. So it's difficult to manage them. But my husband's my manager. And he's also one of the executive producers, not just on this Wendy Williams talk show, but also on my game show, Love Triangle. And we are business partners, and it works very well for us. Our son is 10, and little Kevin doesn't know anything other than his mom being a showgirl, and then, you know, a house mom. He doesn't, so he's used to, mommy's got to get on a plane, I'll be back in 24 hours or whatever. And he's a good boy. You know, as parents, we can superficially ask for our kids to have good grades and go to good colleges, but really deep down, what we really want our children to do is be good, solid human beings and citizens. And so far, he's a really good boy. He's a good Christian. He's a good boy behaviorally, and yeah, he is on the honor roll, at least last marking period. Although now that his messy mommy has taken on so many roles, he's been maintaining, though. He's doing well, and I'm fortunate enough that my mom and dad are still alive.
That's right.
And they swoop down on the house in Jersey, and they help us out, and I love it. I love it.
Absolutely, because I was watching one of your Wendy cams with Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And you got a little emotional. You said something. You said, "I don't know why I do this to myself, except I like to feel accomplished, and I like to motivate people who are scared to think outside the box."
Yeah, I think that's my purpose. You know, at the end of the day, you know, when you say, well, what is your purpose for doing what you do? You know, I don't have a really heady reason for why I think that people are drawn to my show or do what I do. I want to make you smile. If I can be that person to make you smile at least once for the whole day and forget your troubles, then my work is done. And also, if I can be the one person to motivate you to do something, whether it is, you know, to you know, try a cinched belt with your dress, or don't be afraid to cry, or don't be afraid to try new things. Like, I'm your go-to girl. I'm a motivator through action. And you know, for 1 hour a day, I have the best time doing my talk show. So yeah, you know what? I'm 46 years old. I'm going to be 47 this summer. I was never a dancer in years past. So why do I need to dance now? I'm no longer going to, you know, basement parties in high school. Why do I need to dance? Why do I need this? Other than, you know what? I've always had two left feet. Dancing with the Stars called. And so I said, yeah, you know what? Let me do this. How often do you get a chance to have a world-class ballroom dancer give you private one-on-one lessons? You know, the deal with Dancing with the Stars, though, is that the commitment is most of the work to me. Yeah. Do you know how difficult it is sometimes to show up to practice? Honestly speaking, you know, at 6 days a week, 5 hours a day, do you know how often I want to keep driving when I get to the practice facility? Yeah. I'm not kidding. But I don't, because I've committed, and so I will be there. And I really, you know, enjoy my partner, Tony. It has nothing to do with Tony. It has nothing to do with that my body aches, because it's not that. You know, I went to the gym before this, so I feel fine. I've got other stuff to do. Yeah. You know, like, you know, 5 hours a day, really? And do you know the hours that I'm usually in practice? I usually practice from 1 in the afternoon to 6 in the afternoon. So then I'm caught in 6 o'clock rush hour traffic. Yep. See, my kid's been home from school already for 3 hours, committing all kinds of mayhem in my mind. But in actuality, thank God, he's a good boy. He's done his homework. When I get home, you know, I get home and he has basketball practice. You know, I take him there. If my husband's home, my husband will take him. Sure, we have help at home, but we don't. They are not the parents. Yeah. You know. Plus, I've got working mother's guilt, so I always bite off more than I can chew. I've got working mother's guilt. I've got working mother's guilt, really bad. Yeah. You know, so you know, I'm getting home at 6 o'clock at night. The whole day is gone.
You're used to getting home much earlier, because when it's just your talk show,
you're
done filming at 11.
I am used to having my pajamas on before sundown, and I've said that often on the show. That is my rule, and I love days like that. Are you kidding me? Yeah. When we're finished here in New York, because we're live out in New York at 10 a.m., the show is over at 11. A perfect day for me is when my wig is off, my leggings are on, my Uggs, and I am heading through the Lincoln Tunnel back to Jersey by 12:15. I get home by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and now that it's spring and gorgeous, I throw the doors open, you know, with the screen. I let the breeze go. I turn on the TV in the kitchen. I sit on the laptop. I got my robe on. There's nobody around, nobody at all. I'm home before my son to debrief before he comes in. Yeah. I'm home before my husband, you know, who I leave in the city because he's the manager. So, you know, I'm going home and you stay here and you handle stuff. Figuring out, you know, maybe marinating a chicken or something for my family. It's grilling season now, firing up the grill and having a perfect dinner ready for them when they come home. I watch the rerun of Wendy. It plays here in New York at 5 o'clock. And I must confess, I do enjoy watching my own show.
I enjoy watching it too.
To criticize, though. It's horrible. I'm torturous to myself.
Have you been able to keep up with your favorite TV shows with all your busy schedule? Celebrity Apprentice is now on.
Do you want to know what's really weird? It saddens me to say this. Some of the shows that I thought were my favorite shows really aren't my favorite shows after all. Like, I like Celebrity Apprentice, but I thought I was going to love it. I didn't think I was going to be watching Desperate Housewives. I even signed off to Mark Cherry, the creator of Desperate Housewives, on Hot Topics. Yeah. But you know what I find myself doing? Switching back and forth. Celebrity Apprentice is great, but it's not that great. Like, it only gets good when you see Dion fighting with Star, who's fighting with Nene. Lisa Rinna's now off. Like that, and LaToya. Yeah. The guys are all boring to me. Yeah. So anytime they do a task, I switch. And I find that the best time to be there is at the end of the boardroom. And another show that I thought I was going to love that I'm not checking for, Housewives of Miami. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not vested. I'm not as interested as I thought that I would be.
You're not feeling the woman. I would say characters, but
no,
they're women though.
But you know what I really love? I love Bethany's getting married, or Bethany's married with a baby.
Happily Ever After.
Happily Ever After. I love the Bethany show. And and I love my court TV consistently. Judge Judy, Judge Marilyn Milian. I love them all.
Yeah.
I love judge shows. I love being a judge. I love judging. I played a judge on Drop Dead Diva, by the way.
Did
You
you?
asked me what I played.
Right,
yeah.
What channels did that come on?
Lifetime.
Lifetime. I'll have to keep my eye.
The episode's not going to come on though until the summer.
Now that you've had Aretha Franklin on, and she was one of your big dream guests.
Yeah.
Who else is on your dream list?
I mean, I love Fergie from Black Eyed Peas, and I love the Peas, but I want her to come by herself, and I don't care whether she sings or not. I just want her to sit down on the couch, and I want to talk to her. I think she's a really cool woman, and I think she's been through a lot, and I just, I don't know what it is about her, but I would like to talk to her. There's so many people, There's so many people. I mean, we've had so many people. I've had the opportunity to meet so many great guests and just people that, I really love, love, love. Do you know, like this Joan Rivers? Where's my gift? So, I got a gift from Joan Rivers today. I can't even find it for Dancing with the Stars. I've made some really terrific... Look, I'm getting up in the middle of a broadcast. Because that's the kind of girl that I am. Anyway, I can't find my Joan Rivers gift.
That's all right.
But the point is that I've met so many great people doing this show that I can't say that I have any more dream guests. I am doing away with that phrase, except for obviously Michelle Obama, who wouldn't want to talk to the First Lady, whether it was Michelle Obama or whoever the First Lady is. I find First Lady roles very interesting. But it's just a dream just to be doing this show. I mean, we haven't started our third season. This is our second season. We're good through our third season. Hopefully we'll get, 3 more seasons after that. So I love all of my guests. The dream is to stay here and to make people smile and to motivate them.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
Wendy. I wish you continued success and prosperity.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being with me here today.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
All right.
How you doing?
Bye, guys.